Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to Star Trek Picard Season 3, Episode 6. Last time on Star Trek Picard, we were joyfully reunited with Ro Laren, which was nice, although it wasn't as joyful for them as it was for us, the viewers. It was a little tense to begin with, but she was able to reconnect with Picard and get some closure, I guess you could say. We also have the revelation that Starfleet is very, very taken over by changelings at this time. Although it's kind of like, I don't know, with to me I'm a little confused, because if it has gone as deep as they say it's gone, then why was there only the one changeling on the Titan, and like before there weren't any on the Titan, I guess. So it's like a bit, I don't know, I'm a little like there's like, you would think that there would just be sleeper agents on every ship, but maybe it's just slowly trickling out into the fleet. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not complaining too much about that. We had a little bit of a reuniting with Worf and Picard and Riker over video call, or I'm assuming that means that we will have a physical reuniting. They're probably going to head to Metalis Prime. I don't know if I'm saying that right. To meet up and discuss where to go forward from here. I have seen, in the thumbnail for this episode, there's Geordi, so I'm assuming we're going to see Geordi. And I saw in the thumbnail for the Ready Room YouTube video, which I don't usually watch, but I still get suggested because I like Star Trek stuff. There was LeVar Burton and his daughter Mika, and then the actress who's playing his other daughter. So I'm assuming we'll get to see all three of them in this episode. I don't know if it's a spoiler or anything, but I saw, which I should really avoid I should avoid Twitter on Thursdays, but or at least until I watch the episode. But I think I saw something about 7. I didn't see it. I don't know what it is. I just know that it's like a big thing for 7 in this episode. And I saw that the hashtag Star Trek Voyager was trending. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this episode. I'm not going to get my hopes up too high, but I'm always here for Voyager references. And I did see another spoiler in Trek Culture's thumbnail, because they always put spoilers in the thumbnail. No, not always. They didn't do Ro in the last episode, but we know that Moriarty is going to show up at some point, but I didn't know it was going to be this episode until I saw the thumbnail for that video. So I'm like, why do you have to do that to me? I don't know. I'm just living my life. It's not like I'm seeking out spoilers. It's just they just happen to be there, and it's really annoying, but it's okay. I'm really hoping I enjoy this episode. I hope that Jack will finally tell his mom about the visions he's been having. Apparently, I don't know. It seemed like the implication with how last episode ended, with Beverly saying, "Hey, you had nightmares as a kid," is the implication is that this has been with him since he was a kid. This isn't something new. Maybe something that's lied dormant. And I don't know. I can't see him being a changeling at all. Like, that wouldn't make any sense to me. Like, how would he lose the memory of being a changeling? I saw maybe on the Star Trek subreddit that there were potential spoilers in, like, the subtitles for, like, in his visions. Like, the voices speaking to him. I think one of them said it was, like, the Borg Queen. I'm pretty sure I heard Vadic in one of them. I wasn't sure, so I didn't say anything. And, like, they're all saying, like, come home, that sort of thing. And so it's like, what does that mean? Where's this going? With the visions. But I don't know. We'll see. But I think those are all my expectations for this episode, and spoilers that have been seen. Besides that, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next. The general consensus that I got from Twitter, just not even seeing anything, was that this was a good episode. I hope that that's true. We'll see. I'll let you know what I think at the end of the video, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. It's exciting. I'm excited to get into this. But before I do, don't forget to like this video if you like it. If you have anything to say about this episode or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed but you like this kind of content, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It really helps me to stay motivated to get these videos out in a timely manner and helps the channel to grow. So thank you. Anyways, without further ado, I think I will go ahead and get this episode started. Oh, what? Oh, is that like a beacon? That like a red herring that they sent out to distract the changelings? Makes sense to me, if that's the case. Well, the Shrike is back.
Where are they?
What is their endgame, anyways? Like, I don't understand.
As are our brothers and sisters who suffer each day having to wear the faces of the Federation.
You don't have to. You could just not do what you're doing.
There will be a day of lifeless bodies burning in space.
Why can't you just exist in your own space? Get out of Federation space. Live your lives. Oh, questioning leadership. That's never good. Never good for them. Good for the good guys. Sometimes.
We will rise.
I don't know, I'm kind of glad we're seeing Vadic again. Like, we're not done with her, but I still don't understand their motivations. Is it just anger from the Dominion War carrying over?
Jack has been having visions, waking nightmares.
Glad they know about them now.
Once he confided in me, I did a micro-neuro scan, and this was the result.
What is it? Do you know what it is? Is it still a mystery? Terminal.
Inherited from me.
It doesn't explain, like, the visions or, like, how it causes him to, like, lash out and, like, kill, be a killing machine.
A new, fully synth prototype body. I don't suppose you got another one in my size of me?
Commander Hansen to Admiral Picard.
Go ahead.
They're here.
Ah, must be Rafi and Worf.
The annual bottle of sour mead. Sour mead? Chateau Picard. It is.
That's so funny. Oh, hug.
We're running out of time. We have no leads.
Which is why we must return to the beginning.
To the scene of the crime.
Daystrom.
Is protected by an astonishingly lethal AI system.
One that thinks, that adapts.
Fortunately, we have.
Sounds like Moriarty.
It's good to see you.
Oh, it's great to be seen.
Awkward.
I have gone into battle with lovers countless times. It can be therapeutic.
I'm not going.
That is a relief. Breakups on my home world seldom end without bloodshed.
I love Worf.
Daystrom visitors, please identify yourselves immediately, or lethal security protocols will engage.
Hopefully it works.
And please, no food or beverages in the research area.
Love that. Well, you've alerted them. That's for sure.
Short of being invisible, we can't come back. Not until they're unable to track us.
Well, you're just gonna have to leave them, I guess.
Weapons lock achieved.
Captain, we need to go.
The Forge, get us out of here, maximum warp.
I'm liking this bridge crew. It's nice.
Admiral? Captain?
While they're gone, you're on your own for now.
Many of Section 31's most nefarious table scraps, it would seem.
Section 31.
Critical division of Starfleet.
I love that he doesn't know.
They are.
Oh, he does.
Hiding all the good stuff.
Genesis device. That's familiar. Captain USS Enterprise. What? I didn't catch that whole thing. I'll have to go look at it later, but... Oh, Trill. Oh! Why did I say Trill? Tribble. It's a freaking scary Tribble.
What exactly are we looking for?
Ooh, it recognizes you. Oh, here it is. Here we go.
F sharp, I think.
I think
Here we go.
before I act.
This is exciting.
Greetings, old friends.
Interesting. Interesting introduction. I'm curious where that's going to go, but we have to deal with this Picard situation first.
This is
Fleet Museum. Every legend resides.
This is probably where Voyager comes in, right?
we're being hailed.
Good.
Respectfully, sir, I'm not sure.
Ah, yeah. I was like, wait, isn't he working at a museum? There they are.
Debated the virtues of a curt professional handshake or an uncomfortable but long overdue hug.
And which way would it
Sir?
go? Geordi.
What's with the tension?
Sounds like something we've got in common.
That young man was your son.
Are they teasing a relationship?
The Titan is a beacon. It's only a matter of time before it gets close enough to alert the other ships.
It's like an AirPod or AirTag. I'm guessing safety protocols are off, especially with it being a security hologram. What does it mean? Oh. Flashback. It's when we first saw Data. I'm getting goosebumps here.
Marvelous.
What? Huh. Interesting. I'm fascinated.
Somebody couldn't whistle worth a damn.
Love that. I love that they're still paying tribute to Data. Wonderful. But, like, Data's officially dead, though. So this has to be lore, right?
You just knowingly put my daughter in grave danger.
Geordi, I did nothing of the kind.
So sorry about this. You know how stubborn he is.
Yeah, I mean, it just happened to be that it was the Titan. Seven's noticing. That's so funny. Defiant.
That one is the Defiant.
The Deep Space Nine theme.
Oh, she's a beauty.
Oh. Voyager.
Which one's that?
The theme.
The USS Voyager. She made her name farther out than
Goosebumps, man.
I was reborn there. She was my home.
Amazing.
Oh, what's that one?
Nice.
He goes, they had a hell of a time finding it. Disappeared.
What's the cloaking device that reactivates it?
Good stuff. Love that. Love that scene.
I thought Data died. Twice.
He did.
True.
Data copied everything he was onto B4.
True.
They took a keen interest in your sentient AI friend here. Hold on.
They think they're getting Data, but they're probably just getting lore.
This time, with the wisdom and true human aesthetic of age. With the hope that in totality, someone will rise to be the best of us.
I like the explanation that for his age.
Your father can't help us, and I must respect his wishes. However, he wants to speak with you.
Maybe he's a changeling. I doubt it, but that would be a twist.
And I'm not scared to step up and help them. You are.
Well, she's got a point.
And your sister, on more than one occasion, has flown us out of the mess I made. Rather wonderfully, I might add.
Yeah, he likes her.
Let's reset our phasers.
All of which? What's What's your temperance for some, shall we say, minor larceny?
What?
I can see the files.
So Data should be able to tell us exactly what the changeling stole from Daystrom.
Well, I thought they would have stolen him.
As a former engineer, I just wanted to say what an honor it is to have you.
He's flustered.
Thank you. Bridge to transport, see the
So
little
funny.
forges, get home safe.
What the heck?
Geordi, I assure you.
Oh. What the heck?
Jack.
Sidney.
We're phasing in and out. It's not installed.
Amazing. I love that. Better get it fixed real quick.
I don't know how to stop the chain reaction.
But I do. And you?
Let the engineers do the work.
Stay away from my daughter.
Dad.
We're going to cloak near the station to avoid Starfleet detection. You have 90 seconds.
Look with what?
My guess, superior Klingon technology.
Tell the Titan to lock onto an extra set of coordinates.
They did say the stuff isn't all fully integrated, so that's where lore's gonna come into play.
Get our friend out of here. I got this.
No, Captain.
Hopefully they can still lock onto him.
We've lost one.
Ugh. Well, hopefully Riker's not... I mean, I'm guessing he's not gonna die, but still.
We may have lost one friend in battle, but we have gained another.
Exciting. If anyone can fix Data, it's gotta be Geordi.
I didn't know where those traits came from.
I mean, you could have taken a guess.
I'm not mad at you for what you...
I like that they're getting better acquainted and healing that relationship in some ways.
I can reboot, but I can't completely isolate Data, even with the personality partitions in place. So we just don't know what we're going to get.
That's risky. With Lore's track record, and you know he's in there.
Geordi? Data, is that you?
I like this.
I am not certain.
This is great. I like it.
Project Manifest lists the missing item. Data, can you tell us?
Okay, tell us.
Jean-Luc Picard. Yes, Data, I'm here. Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh, here's Lore. They take his biological body? That's because he said Jean-Luc a bunch of times.
What is this?
What is this?
Is what the changeling stole from Daystrom.
Well, yeah.
Human remains.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah. Huh. For what purpose?
You will tell us the location of Picard and the Crusher Boy.
How's he supposed to know where they went after this? What? What?
Hi.
Why kill the other two? I'm so confused.
That I'm gonna betray my friends for you?
No, Captain Riker, not for me.
Ah, she's got Deanna, right? Maybe. And their child? Nope, just Deanna.
Oh, Will.
How do we even know that's actually Deanna? Well, it probably is Deanna, just because, you know, they did say at the beginning, like, who in Picard's life would he go to? Like, who are his acquaintances, friends? So, makes sense. But they still could be a changeling. We'll see. I'm leaning towards that she's not a changeling, and that it is Deanna, and yeah, that's my best guess. Not really based on anything, just like, I'm sure they don't want to overcomplicate the last 5 episodes, or the last 4 episodes really after this. Anyways, good episode. I very much enjoyed it. Really loved seeing everyone reunite officially. Nice to see Geordi, nice to see Mika, nice to see how they interact with Sidney. I thought it was really fun, the whole flirting implications between Jack and Sidney. I just thought it was funny, like the way they did it. It didn't feel too out of place, and I can't blame Jack because she is an attractive woman. But I don't know. I think I do ship it. I don't know. I just thought that interaction was a lot of fun, and seeing Geordi be like, "Stay away from my daughter," even though it's like the son of his dear friends, he still is like, no. I still think there has to be some deeper meaning to the visions. There has to be, because, well, why would they show us the visions, if they weren't significant? Also, how would this brain anomaly, I don't know what the disease or whatever is called, like, how would this make him a killing machine, like he has been in his visions and out of his visions? Like, I don't understand that. I think there's more to it. There has to be. I really liked the Moriarty thing. It was brief, but I think it worked. I don't know. I was expecting Moriarty to be more of a threat, play a bigger part in the season, but I wasn't sure how that was going to happen with only 5 episodes left. So I'm kind of glad that they kept it brief and that it was really just Data projecting this image and this security thing. I really loved the tie back to the first episode of Next Generation. Like I said in one of my previous videos, that's like the most recent episode I've seen of the Next Generation. I've seen it a few times over the past few years trying to get friends into the show, so it's very fresh in my mind. Well, not as fresh as it probably could be, but you know what I mean. But it was like, I don't know, I really liked that callback to the whistling. I don't know, I thought the explanation for Data returning was a good one. Although I was a little, I don't know how I feel about it sort of undoing part of season 1 of Picard. I don't know. Overall, I like it. I'm just a little apprehensive, but I love that we're getting them all back together, including Data, even if there are strings attached to Lore and B4, which B4 is not bad at all, but Lore being typically malicious in intent. So I really liked the scene where we got to see all of the different classic ships and having that like moment between Jack and Seven just discussing the ships. I don't know. The music always gets me, man. It gives me goosebumps. And then Seven talking about Voyager. It did bring some tears to my eyes, although I didn't cry. I was welling up, you know. Good stuff. Very good stuff. And I really liked that it was a nice callback. It could have felt out of place, but I really liked how they tied it together with the bird of prey cloaking technology. And I really liked that that's how it went with Jack and Sidney attempting to install it, and then Geordi having to finish the install. I thought that was great. You know, I just thought about it, and like it seemed like Brent Spiner was playing Data as like classic Data with no emotion, which makes sense in the sense of distinguishing him in Lore. But when he backed up his data to before, he had his emotion chip. And I mean, I seriously doubt Soong would have designed this synthetic body without emotions, and that's why Lore can still smile. And so I don't know, I would like to see Data and Data's personality, if that's even possible in this season. I don't know if we'll get that, but yeah. I don't know, I'm just thinking about the trailer where it revealed Lore, and Geordi was like, Lore. And it makes sense, the way he says it and his disbelief that it's Lore. Or maybe not disbelief, but like, oh no, it's Lore. Because it could have been Data, it could have been before, but I guess in that moment, Lore comes out, and I guess we'll see that in a future episode. So I guess I don't really need to discuss it much. Like I said at the beginning, I'm glad that we're seeing Vadic more. I'm glad we're not done with her. I was a little worried about that, but it makes sense that she would not want to disappoint her higher-ups, I guess. I don't know. I very much enjoyed this episode's, like, the way that they told the story, and, like, the pacing felt fine. It didn't feel like it was rushed, although we're definitely picking up momentum with it being the latter half of the season. Like, there were some things that were like, okay, like the Daystrom thing, I guess that felt, I don't know, maybe it didn't feel rushed, because that does seem like something that could be done in just one episode, which it was. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what happens next, what will happen with Will and Deanna, what will happen with the crew of the Titan now. I will say, I thought it was fun that Shaw was basically fangirling over LaForge. Sort of like, I don't know, we got to see a different side of him here. And I don't know if I would say it felt out of character. Because we've only known the character for 5 episodes before this, so it's hard to say. It's different from what we've seen, but I don't hate it. So, I don't know. I just thought it was... I thought that was a fun little moment. There were a lot of fun moments in this episode. It felt like they let up on some of the seriousness of things, especially after Rose's death in the last episode. Which isn't to say there wasn't anything serious in this episode. That ending was pretty serious, with Riker being captured along with Deanna. I'm a little perplexed as to why Vadic killed those 2 other officers that were with her. Because if they were not changelings, if they were actually Starfleet, then, like, I don't see why they would be okay with another officer beating up a captain, like harsh interrogation, you know? But I guess maybe she was trying, if they were changelings, maybe she was just trying to intimidate Riker and be like, boom, boom, I have the upper hand. I can kill you in one shot. Also, this is my real face. Well, not really my real face, but this is the face that you know me as. Be intimidated. I guess I could accept that as an explanation. Just her trying to intimidate him, and I don't know. I guess that's the best thing I can think of. The only logical thing I can think of. So I'm editing this video, and I just realized I didn't even talk about the fact that they stole Picard's body. I don't know. I'm confused about that. I don't really know for what reason they would need his body, and then why they would need Jack after having his body. Like, I don't know. Is there something inside Jack that they could use in combination with Picard's body? Maybe there's... I don't know. I feel like we're not doing anything Borg related this season. I mean, they have mentioned the Borg, and there was the whole trauma that Shaw has dealt with. But, I don't know. I can't see them being like, oh, like there's some Borg technology inside of him that they can use, but they need Jack for some reason. I don't know. I'm still thinking Jack has... The reason they need Jack is because there's something to do with the visions, and something to do with whatever's going on in his head. But I can't think of any reason why they would need Picard's body. Yeah, I have no idea. Speaking of which, though, I did go back and look at that panel that I was like, wait, what did that say? And it was James T. Kirk's body, I guess. So I guess they recovered it after the deal with the Nexus and whatnot. But, like, I wonder why they keep these bodies. Like, let them rest. Bury them. What's the deal with that? Anyways, that's all I really wanted to jump in here and say while I'm editing. So, I don't know. Good stuff. Very good episode overall, in my opinion. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, so I don't know if you guys agree, but let me know what you guys thought in the comments. What was your favorite part about this episode? Did you enjoy it as much as I did? And what do you think about Data returning? Do you think that's a step backward, or are you just here for it? Are you just having a good time? Because that's kind of where I'm at. I'm a little apprehensive. Not apprehensive, but I'm still cautiously optimistic here. I'm trying to be optimistic about everything. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I appreciate you guys being here to watch this reaction. and support me and my channel. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.